it's Hillary of Creative Faith, and welcome back for another video. Today, in this video, I'm super excited because I'm going to be sharing some things about wellness, journaling, and planning. I have a really awesome coupon code discount for you all, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit about what God has taught me so far in 2022 about wellness and taking care of my body and health. So stay tuned through this video. I hope it is just something really encouraging for you all. So for those of you who don't know, I, in January of 2022, launched a wellness, journaling, and planning online course. I have a link, I'll put a link down below to purchase, also to learn more, and I have a whole YouTube video where I share more information about what comes in the online course. So if you want to learn more, definitely check that out down below. And if you use the code HEALTHYSUMMER30, if you use the code HEALTHYSUMMER30 from now through May 31st, 2022, you'll get 30% off. Such a crazy good deal for the course. So I thought summer would be a good time to kind of share more about wellness, and not in regards to like, okay, I want to lose weight for the start of summer, but more it's an opportunity, a chance for a new season to focus on your wellness. I know here in Oregon where I live, summer is the nicest season of the year. We get a ton of rain around here, and so it's really great to be walking outside. My husband and I have been doing some different sports stuff outside together, and it's just a good time, a kind of switch of a season and switch of a focus to work on our health and wellness. So it's not about losing weight. In fact, starting since January, have been really working on working out and eating healthy and things like that, and I haven't lost weight. I do feel like I have a ton more energy. I do feel like my face seems thinner to me compared to November of last year and stuff like that, but I haven't lost weight, and that's okay. It's not about a number on a scale. It's about taking care of and investing in your health and wellness. So anyways, use the coupon code HEALTHYSUMMER30 and join us for the wellness, journaling, and planning online course. There is a ton of stuff included in the course. There's wellness vlogs, there's information about setting up your wellness planner, comes with a huge workbook, and just lots and lots of goodies. So again, check out those links down below. So in this video, I am going to be focused on 4 things that God has taught me about wellness so far this year. So this is a page I made in my wellness journal. So this journal is more of just kind of like documenting or kind of a scrapbook type style, versus my wellness planner is where I write down what I eat and workouts each day. So in here, this is where I kind of do more daily documenting and keeping track of things, versus my wellness journal is more kind of a scrapbook where I can, put screenshots from wellness Instagram accounts I like, or prayers or Bible verses about wellness, and recipes I've liked and things like that. So a little difference between the two. One thing I did want to show you guys, look at this. I am going to have in a few days a flip through of my wellness planner so far this year. But look at this, you guys. This is a yearly tracker for my workouts. And I count a workout as anything moving my body that I wouldn't necessarily normally do. Walking to the car is not a workout. But like even just doing 15 push-ups before bed or when I get up in the morning counts as a workout, because it's at least a little tiny bit of movement. And all those little tiny bits of movement add up and count and make a difference. So anyways, just really exciting to see that progress. So I'm going to share now these 4 things that God has taught me about wellness so far this year. So number 1, the first thing God has taught me about wellness and health so far this year is that I need to be filling my body with healthy things. And so the first thing that has been really a real big learning opportunity this year is reading food labels. I kid you not, never once in my life before 2022 had I ever turned a can or a box around and read the ingredients. Never. And I have been following a few different people on Instagram who have been educating me on all of the horrible oils and chemicals and things that get put in our food that have a lot of health repercussions. And so that has been really fascinating to learn about the food industry, specifically here in the United States, and just kind of how horrible it is. So I've been learning a lot about that. I've been trying to cook more, and so cooking more kind of healthy foods and kind of simple foods. So just kind of focusing on meats and vegetables and meats that are more pasture raised and organic, that aren't fed GMO corn feed and things like that. So I've been trying to cook a lot more, and in here, like I mentioned earlier, I have a page of some of my favorite recipes that I've made so far this year, and yeah, it's just been really interesting and neat to take time in the kitchen to make food, and food that is better than a bowl of top ramen. So that has been a really big part of filling my body with healthy things, and then also just focusing on trying to be better about taking my vitamins. Magnesium and vitamin D are two things that a lot of people are deficient in, and there are, natural ways to add those things in through diet and whatnot, or sunshine, in the case of vitamin D. But I've also just been trying to take my supplements and be better about that, because being deficient has, again, this ripple effect in our health, whether it's energy, digestion, stress, and things like that. So number one, the first thing God has taught me so far this year about health and wellness is to fill my body with healthy things. All right, number two, the second thing God has been teaching me this year about health and wellness is to move my body. To move my body, to do some sort of physical activity every day. Again, it might just be 15 push-ups before I get in the shower, or before I go to bed, or when I wake up, or 5 minutes of doing crunches or mountain climbers or things like that. So some days, I don't get 15 to 30 minutes of a workout in, but that's okay, because I'll tell you, doing just 15 push-ups really has been working my arms, and I feel it the next day, even if that's the only exercise I do. And there are so many benefits to working out. Again, stress, happiness levels, just so many great benefits, energy to moving my body. And again, this little by little progress adds up. And the more I do it, the more it becomes a part of my daily routine, the more I want to, and been thinking and working on doing things that I enjoy. So growing up, I was on the dance team in high school and things like that, and so I love dancing. So I've been doing Zumba videos, which are super fun. There's also a great company called Tone It Up, and they have tons of free workouts on their YouTube channel, especially from years past, that I love doing. So you could go and search Tone It Up arm workout or Tone It Up HIIT workout and things like that, and you will get tons of great videos online that are super fun and not really long at all. And so again, just trying to find ways to move my body. I've been loving going on walks lately, either by myself or with my husband. I'll walk to, we'll go to the movie theater by walking, or I'll go to the post office or things like that, or even just, doing a few laps around our apartment complex before we go to bed. Those are all really great things. And so the second thing God has taught me so far in 2022 about health and wellness is the importance of moving my body. All right, number three, the third thing that God has been teaching me about health and wellness in 2022 has been the importance of rest and sleep and trying to remove stress from my life. So I don't know if you've noticed, but so far in 2022, I have not launched as many things for Creative Faith as I have in years past. And a part of that is because I have just been kind of burnt out in all these different areas of my life. And so just being okay with saying no. My husband was like, write down all your ideas for Creative Faith in a notebook and leave it. You don't have to act on all of them right now. So you can see that little notebook up there is full of ideas for kits and printables and products and things like that for Creative Faith. And it's okay that I don't act on all of them right now. Also, I used to get up, especially in 2021 last year, with my husband. He works really early in the morning, so we get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I would just stay awake and work before I went to my normal job at the church. And lately, we'll both get up, we'll read a chapter of the Bible together, he'll get ready for work, and I just go back to sleep for a few more hours before I have to go to my job at the church. And that's okay. My body has just been screaming, rest, Hillary, rest, you need sleep. And also, stress plays an incredible role in our health and wellness. I don't know if you know that. But I've been trying to not be as stressed about things. A big thing, I haven't really shared about it publicly on in Creative Faith yet, but I changed jobs. I used to work full-time at my church, and I was doing all the youth ministry stuff and all of the communication stuff for the church. And I, again, after 6 years, got really burnt out. And so at the end of 2021, my husband and I were just kind of praying about, okay, what can we do to help this situation? And so I'm now working part-time at the church, only doing the communications. So I'm no longer working with the youth, with the middle and high schoolers as my full-time job. I still get to volunteer and help out and teach Bible study and, assist with things, but it's not every single day and every single Sunday, and that has taken a huge burden off of me. I had been, Saturday nights I wouldn't sleep. I would have dreams, nightmares about these events that I had planned going wrong, and it just wasn't a very good situation. And so I realized the immense privilege of being able to go to a part-time job now instead of working full-time. Not everyone can do that. And, financially it probably wasn't the best decision for our family, but my wellness is more important than money. And I've just been so much happier and lighter, and that has been really good for my health and wellness. So, number 3, the third thing that God has taught me so far in 2022 about health and wellness was just the importance of rest and sleep and removing stress when possible from my life. All right, and lastly, number 4, the fourth thing God has taught me about my health and wellness journey in 2022 is to document it, you guys. It has been so neat to see these little checkmark boxes get filled up. There I have a spot in the Creative Faith Wellness Planner for weekly trackers, and so each week it has been so cool to watch those fill up. And I'm not perfect, but I really have been trying. And I read somewhere that it is like you are way more likely to follow through on a habit or a goal if you are writing it down and documenting. And so that is a really cool thing about having a wellness planner and journal, is writing it down. A few other things I've been doing is for the online wellness journaling and planning course, I have wellness vlogs. At the start of the year through May, I was doing a vlog every single week. So when you are part of the wellness journaling course, you can go and see and watch all of those. I have workout ideas, recipe ideas, things like that. It's really good encouragement. And now I'm doing one every other week, just because, again, trying to remove stress from my life. And so there's still chock full, and there's still lots that you guys can go watch from the past months. So documenting it, making these little movies and videos has been really neat. I'll tell you, there is nothing more satisfying than watching a time-lapse video of me working out. It's so funny. On Thursday, I was doing a Zumba one, and Juan got home from work, and I said, "Do you want to join me?" And so it's just this really special thing to be able to look back on and see, all these different little workouts and things like that, and watch them back in these videos. And so writing it down, using a wellness planner or journal, and documenting your journey is really, really cool. And the point and purpose of why I made this wellness journaling and planning online course. So again, use code HEALTHYSUMMER30 for 30% off. Oh my goodness. For 30% off the course. I cannot wait to share a few more videos in the coming week that just kind of show some more about the course and my wellness journey in 2022. And I wanted to end by reading a quote from this book I'm reading. It's called Satisfied, and it's by Alyssa Joy Bethke. And she had this whole chapter about body image, and I wanted to end with this because, again, it is not about losing weight. It's about taking care of your body. And one of the prayers that I put in here says, "Mighty God, thank you for this body you have given me. Help me to take good care of it." So Alyssa says, 1 Samuel 16:7 says, "For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." Of course, it matters how we tend to and care for our bodies. They are gifts from the Lord, and we are given the responsibility of keeping them healthy. To feed them, to nourish them with healthy food, to drink lots of water, to exercise in order to work out our stress and emotions and find freedom and peace, to take care of our hearts and lungs and legs. Proverbs 31:17 says, "She dresses herself with strength and makes her arms strong." We need to take care of our bodies because they are in fact the temple of the Holy Spirit who dwells inside of us, and we need to be good stewards of his gifts to us. We need to make ourselves strong so we can do the work that God calls us to do. Strength does not look like a certain size or looking more like her or having those abs you used to have when you were 20. Strength looks like health. Strength looks like being faithful and steadfast when times get hard, relying on the Lord's power when our weaknesses are laid bare. Strength looks like emptying ourselves and finding refuge in Jesus, letting him carry us, surrendering our bodies, all that is and isn't, and seeing our bodies through God's lens and how they tell a good story. So I wanted to end with that quote. I'll put a link to this book on Amazon down below if you want to check it out. But so that is 4 things God has been teaching me about my health and wellness in 2022. I hope you'll join us for the Wellness Journaling and Planning online course, and click the link below. Be sure to use the code HEALTHYSUMMER30 for 30% off, and I will see you in the next Creative Faith video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming Creative Faith videos. Bye!